Hello everybody, my name is Zen and welcome back to Terraria. This one is an exciting one. We've got a new series. The Calamity Mod just released a new update called the Draedon update. And oh my goodness, there's a lot of new stuff. It's crazy, guys. You have no idea. Oh my goodness, there's a lot. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and link the changelog in the description and in the comments. It's stupid. There's so much stuff. So if you don't know, if you're new to the channel, we're going to be playing a modded Terraria adventure. I have already done two different main Terraria series recently. I did a hardcore master mode playthrough when patch 1.4 came out. And that was a lot of fun. If you missed that, again, links in the description and in the comments. Also did a modded Calamity Mage series. This is also going to be Calamity. Normally, I would say, all right, let's break it up. Let's go do some new stuff, you know. Let's go do Thorium or the Spirit mod or something like that. You know, there's a bunch of really cool mods out there. But right now, we are currently waiting for patch 1.4 to be available on Mod Loader with a bunch of mods. And that's the thing. 1.4 is so good of a Terraria update. Unfortunately, the Mod Loader is just, it constantly gets updates on its 1.4 beta, but none of those huge mods have ported over yet. So we're gonna take our time waiting for that because it is still gonna be a bit. We're just gonna blast through a new Calamity adventure with this new Draedon update. I've already made myself a little flat area, potentially for some houses. Ooh, we got a, whatchamacallit, a recall potion there, which I am gonna get, but let's go ahead and open the starter pack because I think for this particular adventure, I may just decide to do rogue. I haven't 100% committed yet, but it's likely that we're gonna do a whole rogue playthrough here. And the reason why is because I was gonna do actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and pause this so we can read these without passing all of our precious time here. I was gonna do a summoner playthrough, and then I looked at the changes and I was like, oof, there's a lot of nerfs in there for summoner. And I mean, granted, there's a bunch of new summoner items. That's what got me really excited about it. But the rogue has been a class that I've wanted to do on the channel because it's unique, it's cool, it's for Calamity, so I think that's what we're going to do. So we have a couple things. We have the Defiled Feather, which disables wings if you don't like wings. What a great sprite that is. Death mode can only be used in Revengeance mode. All effects from Revengeance mode are enabled, including the following. Allow certain bosses to spawn naturally depending on what biome you're in. Certain biomes and events have additional weather effects. Lethal lava effects are always enabled. Greatly boost enemy spawn rates during the blood moon. I think death mode is pretty cool, but I may just do Revengeance. And I mean, we did Revengeance mode before. I think we're just going to stick to it. It's pretty cool. Ooh, those are nice bars that they have added. Iron Heart, healing with potions and all positive life regen is disabled. No, we're gonna skip that. We're gonna skip anti-buff mode, which I believe is an alchemist NPC mod specific thing, which is totally fine. Can I move some of these around? We're gonna get rid of these and death mode. Malice, this mode is intentionally extremely hard. You should prepare as much as possible. You will need to master a boss inside and out to defeat it on tier. That sounds exciting. Not quite what we're going for here. We're gonna do rogue. So because of that, we're going to be doing some throwing. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and swap that out. We're going to be throwing bricks to start with. Got some recall potions. I'm going to sell some of this stuff or just toss it in a chest to get rid of it. In fact, I do, you know what? Let's go like pure rogue at the moment. Otherwise I would go through and dump some of this, but you know, let's use this. Okay. We will need mana for things here and there. Let's go look around. We've got a bunch of stuff. I did get torches. Good. I do want to move these. Is this, oh, that's not, no. How do you, oh dear. All right. And now I'm throwing bricks. I don't want to. I need to figure out how to move these bars real quick. Okay. I got that fixed. We're also going to have the stealth meter playing a rogue. Rogue is really cool. It's got like a bunch of throwing stuff that you can do, which I quite appreciate. But let's go ahead and build just a small shack. Doesn't have to be fancy. We'll do the fancy builds like we did before, but not quite yet. Just gonna build a quick little shack. This is nothing more than for me to have a place to run back to like a scared little child when night hits. Okay, I think I would like to go right and see what. I feel like I'm moving really fast. What is this? Is this a new Calamity change? Actually, it may very well be. One of the interesting changes is they've changed early hard mode. So once you defeat the wall of flesh, there's a bunch of new things that'll happen that are super exciting, like the fact that the mechanical bosses will just now randomly spawn. You don't necessarily have to fulfill certain requirements for them to spawn. Once you, we got a, what are those things called? Whatever are they called? A Snidrion or something like that. Can I potentially kill this thing? Probably not. You think I'm gonna try? You bet your butt I'm gonna try. Throw a brick at him. This is not working well. I can't throw the brick quite far enough. All right. Can I get him to? How much health does he have? Oh, I can't quite see him. Oh, he's got a lot. He's got a lot of health. You know what? I think it's possible for us to kill him, depending on where he went. Nope, don't get hit. That was close. You know what? We could take on this challenge. We've had quite an extensive run lately in Terraria, doing things like this. Is gonna take forever. This is gonna take all my bricks if I want to kill him. Do I want to kill him? I think I do. I just don't know. I don't know how long it's going to take me to do this. And honestly, I don't know if I want to, because getting down there is going to be a pain in the butt. Do I? Oh, goodness. I feel like I want to, but I also don't. I just want to go find a cave. Let's go find a cave. I'm backing out of this. If you happen to be new to Terraria or the channel and you've never seen a modded Terraria playthrough or just any playthrough on Terraria, let me just preface this by saying it's insane. It's not what you think it is. You know, you look at this and be like, oh, it's a crafting survival game. It's like Minecraft, just 2D, right? But while that's vaguely true towards the beginning of the game, especially in Calamity, once we start getting to bosses, Calamity bosses, it quickly becomes something else. It becomes like, I don't know, something more like a Metroidvania where you've got insane like Dark Souls difficulty bosses that require so much precision. It gets out of hand fairly quickly, and I love that. I love that about Calamity. I think we got a one of these guys, which the Warp Room stuff I believe is for Summoner, and we're not doing Summoner, but it's cool to know that. We can get a bit of that. We've got the snow biome right over here. I kind of like that it's close. I think this time I'm gonna do more spread out towns, because previously when we played, I did just the standard Terraria 1.3 thing of having just one giant town. And that's cool and all, but I also kind of just don't want to do that. And there's a way of setting up a teleport system. I mean, obviously 1.4, if you're familiar with Terraria, has the pylons, and the pylons are awesome, but you know, 1.3 doesn't quite have anything like that, but you can kind of cheese it a little bit. You can create a teleport system to teleport your way around the world just using the mechanic and a bunch of like wire and teleporters and whatnot. So that may end up being something that we do. So far, this has been quite... Oop, that's a trap. You see it? I don't know what it's tied to, but let's find out. What is it tied to? Oh, dart trap. Okay, cool. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's out to kill me. Hey, at least it's not hardcore. Where I'd feel quite silly if I die to you know, a dart trap again, or boulders, stuff like that. It's always it's a tough road playing hardcore, but it was fun. I liked our hardcore series quite a lot. It just is not something I necessarily want to reattempt. But there is cool new Terraria stuff coming out soon in the base game, even though they said it was their final update. They just can't stay away from it. We're getting a crossover between Terraria and Don't Starve Together. And I'm really looking forward to that. Looking forward to seeing what they add into Don't Starve and what they add into Terraria. So you bet your butt we'll be covering that, but that's, you know, still a few days away. It'll be interesting to, am I out of? No. It'll be interesting to cover in continuation with doing the series and everything else I got going on the channel as well. But you know what? If I need to take a couple days and go cover the Don't Starve Together stuff, I don't think you guys are going to be too distraught, especially if you have yet to see my other Terraria stuff, which is, I think, you know, some of the best stuff I've done on the channel in recent years, and the numbers show that is actually the case, because people seem to have really enjoyed that. Let's get out of here. I am dying. In fact, let's go ahead and head back home. I mean, we picked up a bunch of stuff. Not craziness, but we picked up a bunch. Where did I put my recall? See that? Look at that. That was like perfect, right? Ended up putting that workbench. Unintentional. I'm gonna craft some stuff, make a bit of a house, and basically get through this first night. So I can make a wolfram knife, which I can make 100 of them because I have one of those things, which is nice. But it only does 11 rogue damage. Well, this one does 14 rogue damage. I'm actually shocked that throwing brick does so much in comparison. We also have lead tomahawks, which do a bunch of damage as well. I mean, 7. It's not bad. It is a material, though. I think you can make enchanted tomahawks, I believe. But we don't have the stuff for that yet. But hey, you know what? If my keybinds are still working, let's find out if they are. Nope. Not that one. Is it that one? No, definitely not that one. Oh, goodness. There it is. Oh, yeah, an enchanted axe. Oh, okay, so we need victory shards, which we could have gotten from that thing in the desert. Bones. I'm actually not quite sure we can get bones quite yet. Fallen stars and tomahawks. All right, that's fine. Let's throw down one of these chests here. And is that going to open both ways? It is. Let's go ahead and just dump a bunch of stuff, you know? I'm thinking most of this. I mean, I could get the Spelunker potions and use them, but I'm kind of squishy and I'm afraid of dying and wasting them. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and just drop a bunch of this stuff. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take a shine potion. And I do plan on selling a bunch of this as well. But at the moment, it's all about dumping my stuff in here. And boo, almost done. There we go. I think we should be fine with that. Let's get rid of that dirt and the wood walls and the acorns and that and that. All right, now we're fine. Right now we're fine. Cool. Let's kill some zombies. I'm gonna go try to find. Oh my goodness, there's a lot more zombies than I thought there was. The thing with the tomahawks though, yeah, they got some pierce on them. It's pretty good compared to the bricks, which don't have any pierce, but you know they're nice for clearing things out. At the moment, we have weapons that have ammo on them, right? Because we're throwing them. Kind of annoying. However, that doesn't remain for the entirety of playing a rogue. You do get really cool throwing weapons. Oh, and we have rage. That's right. Oh yeah, they reworked how rage works. I'm not quite sure how or what they've done. There's our rage thing. I don't know if it makes it so I do more damage. I'm going to have to look into that. There were so many changes in this Draedon update, and I'm hyper excited for it. I guess I'm farming some. Oh man, these wolfram knives are like super good. I like this. I guess I'm going to farm some of these out a little bit, but I do kind of want to go back down into the cave system that we had found and see what we could do with that. I picked up a lot of stars on my way back over here. I'm a little surprised by that. Like just the sheer amount of stars that I found was quite nice. Can we knock the, oh my goodness, I'm under attack by so many zombies here. Oh my goodness, there's so many. Holy cow. I don't know. I'm not used to this many zombies spawning. Is this a revengeance mode thing that they've done? I'm not sure. Another change, which I find exciting, is when you can enable it or disable it. I have it enabled because it's new and it seems cool. When you go into hard mode to begin with, usually you have to get the pawn hammer from the wall of flesh, and you have to go find these right here. Perfect timing, demonic altar. You have to go find them and destroy them with the hammer, and that spawns things like adamantite and cobalt in your world. Well, this change makes it so that's not necessary. It automatically does it, and destroying them actually gives you souls of night, which actually I love that. I think that's such a cool change. Because going and destroying those stupid things, it's cool the first couple times that you do it. When you've played as much Terraria as I, you kind of start to lose the love for early hard mode. It's fun because you're like, yeah, I'm starting over. But at the same time, you're like, I don't really like the whole going and making a bunch of armor stuff again from just the new ore. It's kind of just a repeat of what you already did. And the thing is, like, especially when you're playing modded and they make the game so cool with all of their boss fights and whatnot, going back to that kind of feels like a step backwards. So the fact that that's removed seems cool. It's going to make things, I think, feel a little bit more smoothed out gameplay wise when we get to that point. And honestly, I think we're going to get to that point fairly quickly in this playthrough. I think I'm just going to breeze through it because at this point now, I've played through Calamity several times. And in particular, I've played through this on the channel. This will be the second time. So I think we're going to do it just fine. I'm not too concerned with how long it's going to take us to get through this. The one thing I will say, though, is that because there are so many new things, it's not going to feel the same, especially because there's an emerald crawler. Could potentially get some emeralds there. Not that I necessarily need them, but I would like a hook. Yeah, it's not going to seem quite the same as the mage playthrough. I'm quite a bit better at Terraria since I did that. And then on top of that, we're also dealing with a new class. We're dealing with the rogue, which honestly got some pretty cool stuff to it. I'm not gonna be able to get the name of this. Oh, hey, we got our merchant. I was hoping he would arrive. I built him a little room and I actually put my gold away. Surprise, surprise. So that way I wouldn't lose it if I came down here and died. Oh, man, I hate that. It just put some rope. Oh my goodness, I just want to. No! I'm just struggling in the cave. It's the first time I think I've ever made frozen platforms. They're kind of cool. You make them from ice. So the thing that I don't know, a little hesitant at the moment to do is just kind of go diving down like I'm doing, because, you know, previously when we did the mage playthrough, we had a pretty clear idea of what to do right off the bat. Like, we're gonna go get, you know, a mage weapon and kind of get started on the Calamity stuff. And I've done a little bit of that. I've gotten some rogue weapons here, but I'm not quite powerful enough. Like, I actually have to go. No, that's the wrong one. Go back. I thought I had my recall potion there, but as we've learned in the past, having it on my bar is a terrible idea. I'm just going to use them all up accidentally every single time. So I kind of feel like, I don't know, maybe I just find a new direction and just kind of do my best to go find some rogue stuff, specifically some rogue armor, and see how that goes. I am going to buy a piggy bank real quick and plop that down because it would be nice to be able to store all my gold and just pop that in there every time I come back. Actually, you know what? We've gotten a pretty good start just kind of blasting through here. I'm going to take that wood that I had over here and I'm going to do the little platform trick. I do have magic storage installed. In fact, actually, by the end of this video, I will make sure I show you my mods that I have installed, because it does make a difference to, you know what kind of mods I'm using, and especially if you want to play along. Some people really like to do that. I find that entertaining, of, you know, playing along with me and trying to see if you guys can find the same gear or better gear or try to beat me to the end, depending on your commitment to playing the mod. I like a lot of this stuff. I think I'm going to go... I had accidentally put my shine potion back in. I think I'm going to go ahead and dump some of this stuff. Not all of it, but just like the crafting stuff in particular back in the other box over there. And from there... Okay, that's I may as well do those two. From there, I can drop this stuff in. Oh, did I put the bars in there? Maybe I did not. Did I have any lead bars? No, I used them on the Tomahawks. Okay, so what can we do? I can make a mana crystal, though I'm not sure I necessarily need to do that. I can make some tungsten bars. Is that going to allow me to make some... Ooh, web ball. There's a web-covered ball that covers enemies and cobwebs to slow them down. That's pretty cool. Stealth strikes slow enemies longer. We need to make some rogue gear, honestly. So actually, I think that's going to be my next step, is kind of figuring out what I can do with rogue armor. We had a traveling merchant show up while I was looking things up, but basically, I kind of feel like I just need to go to the desert at the moment. Do we have anything good here that he's got? Nope. All right, cool. Actually, do I want that? No, I don't want that stopwatch. I think what we're going to do is head back over to the desert. There's a handful of enemies there that actually would help us a bit, but we need like victory shards in order to make Victide armor, which is fine. But I think the main thing that I should focus on is the same thing I did with the mage, which is like, hey, let's just do our best to kill the Desert Scourge ASAP. Oh, we got a battery. The battery is a summon thing, right? Okay, so do I want to equip that? I'm not sure. Oh, and here's the other strange thing that they've done that I'm not sure the reason for it because I'm not on their balance team, but I can understand why they did it, which is when you kill the Desert Scourge, which is the first boss, you can see it up here. You interestingly add a bunch of like armor and damage to a lot of the desert enemies. Not sure how I feel about that. I'm really not. I can't break that yet. It's weird. It is a weird change, and I'm not sure if I like it. Because to me, oh crap! I just took a bunch of damage, but falling like an idiot. I kind of feel like it doesn't do what it intends to do there. I think it just makes it so being in the desert is just even more annoying. But I haven't done it yet. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to play out. We're going to have to do it and see it. And I think that, you know, when it comes to balance stuff like that, I'm not the one to be asking about it. I'm definitely not on their balance team, but it feels like a strange change that I don't quite get yet. So if any of you have an explanation for that particular change, I actually would appreciate it. Like why did that need to be changed? Why make the desert any more annoying towards the beginning of the game? It's just kind of a pain in the booty. Almost had my first death there. Panicked a little bit. Got attacked. They came at me. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I can go make more of these little knives too, because I've got a few more shards from them. And I'm not making any of the summoner stuff, so that kind of helps as well. I do not have enough torches. I feel like that's a first. So we're going to go ahead and head back. And I could have used that shine potion, but trust me, I didn't want to yet. Where did oh, there he is. I got a bunch of money, so honestly, I may as well just come in here and sell these things. Don't think I'm going to need them. Although, every now and again, yeah, that's just minion stuff. I'm not going to need that. So let's buy a bunch of torches. Bam. I think I'm going to go back over to the desert. But you know what? I'm going to make some more of these knives because actually they're quite nice. I'm running low on tomahawks, but the bricks have been helping quite a lot. Let's make more than that. The knives also help for like if we were going to do the Desert Scourge because they pierce quite a bit. Oh, we found a desert house. This is our first like naturally spawning house that we found. And we got nothing good out of it. We got shurikens and throwing knives, which sounds like it would be good for us being a rogue. But as it turns out, It is not. It's not. It's throwing damage. It's not rogue damage, which I think, if I'm correct, are different in Calamity. So we're kind of stuck. But why do we need those anyways? We got plenty of cool weapons. We don't need any of their stuff. I would like to, as quickly as I can, find a renewable damage source though, where I'm not necessarily having to worry about ammo. I think that is my least favorite thing about the rogue, is having to deal with ammo. Oh my gosh, I got absolutely destroyed there. That sucked. And I'm not sure what it was doing. It was doing some kind of armor break thing to me, which I believe is new. I think I remember reading something on that. Oh, that sucks. That's our first death. First death. We're not doing too bad, but that sucks. What can I do with these? I can make a sand gun, which I don't have the materials for. I like that you can make like the life form analyzer and stuff like that. We can make the desert medallion, but we need to find storm lion mandibles. I don't know what they've done with storm lions. I didn't see a single one while I was in there, but it's possible that I was just not really paying that much attention. You know what though? I've not been this excited for a new series on the channel in a long time. It is quite exciting to me. And I'm really looking forward to uploading a bunch of episodes of this because I love Calamity. And I think this mod is great, and I'm really looking forward to, you know, exploring and seeing what's new. Because as much as it is exciting for you guys to see what's new, it's also really exciting for me because I love this mod. Ooh, I can make a bug net. I didn't realize you can make bug nets. So that must be new. We can make an aglet, but I kind of feel like their movement speed has been increased significantly, and I also kind of feel like the whatchamacallit? What's the word I'm looking for? The placement, block placement, has also been increased significantly. It's kind of a strange thing. Right. Not sure quite where to go crafting wise, and I don't really want to going back into the desert right now, but I kind of need to. I think the desert's my next big goal to try to find some of the storm lions, because that's going to give us things in order to kill the desert scourge. Although King Slime is technically above that. So, not sure if I want to do King Slime first or not. I actually am not sure if the ninja set is rogue set or not either. That would make sense if it was changed to that, if it wasn't before, but it may not be. I need to make sure that I do that and dump these in here. Maybe it's time to take the spelunker and go look around with that. That might be the next best thing. Right. All right. Let's go look around some more. Probably in the desert. And just see if I can find some storm lions. You know what I realized I could do, actually? I went and looked up more rogue stuff and realized that I'm actually missing out on a really cool armor set. And I just need wood and snow for it. Well, wood, icy, and snow. Ooh, this guy's getting real close. Throw a brick at his face. Get him to die. Come on. A little bit more. They're coming from the left, too. So we gotta get just a bit more wood. I think that's gonna be more than enough boreal wood. But I'm running into an issue here of being overwhelmed by these damn zombies. No, don't, ow, don't bonk me. Go away. All right. I just need to kill this one. And then we can go down into the snow biome this way and get our ice and wood like that. I could probably just dig that through so it's easier to get down, but for the time being, I just need this stuff. Okay, I should have enough to make this stuff. So we got the Snow Ruffian set. Snow Ruffian chest plate. Snow Ruffian mask. Apparently, I'm out of something. I think it's boreal wood. I think I need more boreal wood for the last piece. No, that's not what I wanted. Let's go to snow. Yeah, I need 30 wood for the last piece. All right, that's fine. You know what? We got 2 pieces. So that's a big improvement. What does the set bonus do? Oh, we have no set bonus yet, but we get 2% increased rogue damage and 3% increased rogue critical strike chance, which is pretty good. I look funny with my like robe thing I got going on. Let's go quickly get more boreal wood. Okay, there we go. Now we have it all. So what's the set bonus here? Ooh. You can glide to negate fall damage. Oh, that's cool. Can we, yeah, look at that. It gives us little wings. Actually, you know what? There is a rogue mechanic here. Let's read the set bonus and then I'll kind of go and disable it. But rogue stealth builds while not attacking and slower while moving. Up to a max. Once you have built max stealth, you'll be able to perform a stealth strike. Rogue stealth only reduces when you attack. It does not reduce while moving. The higher your rogue stealth, the higher rogue damage, crit, and movement speed, which is really, really cool. But we gotta change some things here. So stealth meter, we want it on. I'm gonna move the meters real quick, but I want to make it so stealth invisibility is off. It's cool, but it's not. I'm not a fan of it. Can we do that? There we go. So then we could change where this stealth bar is, maybe. All right, I'm gonna change this. You know what I wish was here? I wish that there was a transparency slider to make this more transparent, but that should work. Now we can view our stealth. We got these awesome wings, and we got this glide ability. Oh, it's so good. I'm super hyped. Now, actually, there is a weapon. There's several weapons that I can go for, but I think maybe the easiest one is going to be finding gold or platinum and making a knife out of it. There's also a couple other things that I could go with that require stars, but I think the gold and the platinum are going to be my next major step. And then once I get that, then I could kill the Desert Scourge. But I'm feeling good with this armor. Real quick, I'm going to back out. I'm going to show you the mods we have installed. So obviously we have Calamity, we have boss checklist, which is how I could tell what bosses we have. We have magic storage, so good, definitely needed. Recipe browser is what I'm using to look at all the recipes. Boss cursor shows me where the boss is, even if it's not on screen, which is really nice. Vein miner, that's how I'm mining all the ore really quickly. Alchemist NPC, I got the yet another boss health bar because it looks way better. And use control to quick trash from 1.4 and smart doors from 1.4. So there you go. That's my list of mods. I will be using the Calamity music mod too, but it's currently not installed. So we'll get that up and running once it finally starts working.